Thousands of Boeing union workers walk off the job in the first strike for the company in 16 years. And former President Donald Trump decides if he'll participate in another debate with Vice President Kamala Harris. The Morning Rundown starts now.
From the Straight Arrow News Studio, bringing the stories that matter to you from across the United States and around the world. This is the Morning Rundown.
Today is Friday, September 13th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kara Rucker. Developing overnight, a major strike at Boeing has now begun, the first strike at the company in more than 15 years. Boeing machinists have rejected a tentative contract deal, setting up a strike overnight as a result. Ahead of the union's vote, workers rallied outside, encouraging no deal with Boeing.
I'm expecting my union brothers and sisters to stand shoulder to shoulder, arm in arm, and let our company know that, hey, we deserve more. We are doing the job that is required of us, and we need to be compensated fairly for doing so.
It's unfair. The whole contract's unfair. They're taking too much away from us without giving us anything. 25% raise is a load of crap.
33,000 workers have already started to walk off the job as of early Friday morning. Union aircraft assembly workers stood in line Thursday to cast their ballots on the tentative deal, which overwhelmingly failed, with 95% of workers unhappy with it. The contract included a 25% wage bump over 4 years. The workers' strike is not expected to cause flight disruptions, but it will virtually stop commercial airplane production at one of the nation's biggest manufacturing giants. Boeing has 150,000 employees and estimates its own annual contribution to the U.S. economy at $79 billion, supporting 1.6 million jobs directly and indirectly. Both the union and Boeing released statements saying they are eager to get back to the negotiating table to reach a new deal. We are 53 days away from Election Day, and the campaign trail is red hot. Vice President Kamala Harris held a campaign rally in North Carolina on Thursday. Former President Donald Trump took to Arizona. It was Thursday on the campaign trail we got our answer on whether or not we would see another debate between Trump and Harris. Trump saying he won the debate and there would be no third debate after he's already shared the stage with President Joe Biden in June and Harris this week. Meanwhile, Harris saying at her campaign event she still wants another debate with Trump before Election Day.
I believe we owe it to have another debate.
But she immediately called for a second debate, which means that she was like a prize fighter that lost a fight. So because we've done 2 debates and because they were successful, there will be no third debate.
Speaking in Arizona, Trump also unveiled a new proposal to end taxes on overtime pay if he wins a second term. Harris's campaign responded, saying if Trump wins, fewer workers would receive overtime. Today, you can expect to see Harris campaigning in Pennsylvania, and Trump will be holding a news conference in California before a rally in Las Vegas. A judge has thrown out 3 charges in the Georgia 2020 election subversion case, including 2 charges former President Trump faces. The decision has not yet been formally applied to Trump because his case has been paused pending appeals over whether Fulton District Attorney Fani Willis can stay on the case following misconduct allegations. The judge threw out 1 count against Trump of conspiring to file false documents and a separate count of filing false documents related to false allegations of voter fraud that were included in one of Trump's lawsuits in December of 2020, trying to overturn the election results. However, in a separate ruling, the judge upheld the main racketeering charge in the case, which Trump is also facing. The Justice Department is getting ready to file criminal charges in connection with the Iranian hack targeting the Trump campaign, and that's according to multiple reports. It's not yet clear exactly when formal charges will be announced or who they'll target, but they'll stem from an FBI investigation into Iranian efforts to influence the 2024 election. In August, the Trump campaign said it had been hacked and Iranian actors had stolen and distributed sensitive internal documents. At least 3 national news outlets were leaked confidential material from inside the Trump campaign, but they have not revealed what exactly they got. For the first time, North Korea has released images of its uranium enrichment facility that produces fuel for nuclear bombs. Despite North Korea's nuclear program being banned under multiple United Nations Security Council resolutions, the country is still believed to have several sites for enriching uranium. In new photos, the country's leader, Kim Jong-un, was shown touring the facility and called for more weapons-grade material to boost North Korea's arsenal for, quote, self-defense and the capability for a preemptive attack against the U.S. and its allies. Finally, this morning, singer Justin Timberlake will be making an appearance today, not at a concert venue, but in a courtroom. The 10-time Grammy Award winner is expected to plead guilty in a New York courtroom following his arrest in the Hamptons in June, where he was charged with driving while intoxicated. Reports say Timberlake will plead guilty to a lesser offense of driving while ability impaired. That is a traffic violation that carries a $300 to $500 fine and a 90-day license suspension. Timberlake's license was already suspended for a year in New York in a hearing last month. Timberlake had originally pleaded not guilty to the DWI charge, telling police he had one martini the night of the incident. Despite the arrest, the former NSYNC member continues on with his latest world tour, where his next stop will be in New Jersey on September 28th.
So before we go, we've been telling you all week that changes are coming to our morning show, and they are finally here. We have a new anchor, a new face to our morning show, Craig Negrelli. He comes to us with more than 30 years of experience. Craig, we're really excited to have you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Kara, thanks for the warm welcome. I've been in television broadcasting for almost 35 years, and so this will be a new opportunity, a new venture, a new way of doing things for me. Unbiased updates as well as straight arrow news posting to the web and the app. I'm really excited about that. I've been a morning anchor, so I know the process of being a morning person and delivering content in the morning, working in markets like Albuquerque, New Mexico, Sarasota, Florida, and Omaha, Nebraska early in the morning. And so I'm going to hope to transition those skills into our venture here at Straight Arrow News, and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, you are definitely used to the morning shift, the morning schedule, so we're happy about that. And we're no longer called the Morning Rundown. Right. We have a new name.
Unbiased Update starts on Monday, and I'll be here bright and early.
Yeah, that's great. Well, Craig, we're very excited to have you. And as for me, I will still be here continuing the mission of unbiased, straight fact reporting. Exciting things are coming to SAN, so we hope that you will stay with us on the journey. Have a great weekend.